Well, hello, all of my little cute pies out there. Auntie Judy's back. Woo, look at that hair. My goodness, my goodness. I'm a wreck this morning. But anyway, I just want to sit up here and give a little shout out to something that's been really aggravating me for quite a little bit of time. We over here in the United States, we have this daggone constitutional right to bear arms. Okay? Y'all gotta understand something. When the Constitution was written, it was written a long time ago, like hundreds of years ago. And basically, it was because at that time period, everybody was hunting, everybody was doing all that little thing with the gun. They needed a gun. Okay? Now we're gone up here to 2018. Granted, we have all these crazy ass kids getting a hold of guns and going to their schools and shooting people. Okay, I want to clear something up real quick right here. For y'all people that sit up there and say the guns kill people, y'all are insane. Just listen to y'allselves. A daggone gun is an inanimate. Well, I know what I'm trying to say. It's an object, okay? It cannot get up there by itself and say, yeah, you're next. You're next, bitch. Boom, and put a cap in your ass. It just don't happen that way. In order for a gun to kill somebody, they have to have a human being at the that's holding it to pull that trigger. I wish y'all would listen to yourselves before y'all say stupid shit. I really do. Because I really plucks my daggone tail feathers more than any damn thing. Sitting there talking stupid. A damn gun killing people? Did y'all ever stop and think, hey, why is that bitch sitting up there got that gun in the head? Excuse me, got that gun in the hand to kill somebody? Us as Americans, we have to stand up, put our daggone big girl panties up, get them out of a bunch, and step up to the plate and take the consequences with our actions. Okay, granted, nowadays, kids can get a hold of a gun no matter where it's at. Okay, now, when a kid hits a certain age, they know not to touch that gun. Because, I'm going to tell you something. Open your eyes, parents. We are supposed to teach our children from a very early age that when they pull out a gun and put their hand on that trigger, that they're going to intend to kill somebody. Don't sugarcoat it. These kids aren't little babies. I'm telling you, they're coming out the womb. They're ready to go. They're not like how it was when I was growing up or anybody else, for that matter. These kids understand. I have a 2-year-old grandson. He knows that if he points a gun at somebody, something's going to come out of there and it's going to hurt somebody. And he's only 2. So you mean to tell me that this damn 16-year-old or 15-year-old goes up there to the damn schools and starts shooting people, don't understand the consequences of what's going to happen? Bullshit. That's what I say. Bullshit. That's all I got to say on that one. Now, I do believe that you should be 21 years of age to own a gun. Okay? Because nowadays, a lot of people don't go out there to Bubba's farm to go hunting for food for the whole winter and all that other happy horse shit. Okay? Now, if you are 18 years old and you're hunting, then fine. You should have a gun in order to go hunt. I mean, I'd sound like I'm all twisted, but I'm not. When you're 18 years old, you're out there with adult supervision, and you're out there hunting, that's a different story. You have a special license for that. Okay? It's just like back in the old days, when I say old days, honey, I'm 53 years old, okay? Back in the old days, we used to go to the clubs, and if you weren't 18, and the drinking age started going up to 21 again. So if you was 18, you were still able to go in there and get your freak on, get dance and stuff like that. But you got a stamp on your hand so you couldn't drink. Okay? We should have a special license for when you go hunting and you're supervised. It's just like when you get your license to drive a car, you get your learner's permit over here, and you have to have somebody with a license with you that's over the age of 18, that's 18 or older, to be with you in order for you to drive. And there's certain times of the day that you're able to drive. Then there should be certain time of the day that you should be able to hunt. Okay, so we got that all cleared up. The other thing I still think, in order for you to be unsupervised and everything else, you should be 21 years old. I do believe that. Because, the magic age here, you got to, come on, people. You have to sit up there and drink a beer. In order for you to drink any alcohol or beer or anything like that, you have to be 21. Why is it okay to get drunk and kill somebody in your car at the age of 21? That's okay, but you have to be 18 in order to bear arms. If you're not in the military, you don't need arms anyway, my opinion. But, some people, they feel more secure to have a gun in the house. But my whole point is that you should be 21 unless if you're in the military or if you sit up there and you have a special permit for hunting. Those are two exceptional things. Now, in order for you to have a gun, you should have a psychiatric eval. Because I understand that it should be on your record and all this other stuff. If you have psychological problems, then you shouldn't get a gun. But my whole opinion is that I think you should be psychologically tested and stuff like that before you own a gun. Before our government says, okay, go ahead and have a gun. Because let me tell you something. No batshit crazy person needs a gun. I'm telling you. So they should have stricter laws on that. Okay, I agree with that one. But whoever sits up there and thinks for 1 minute or even 1 second that any of us in the United States is going to put up with no guns at all, the civilians have no guns, like, for instance, like England, the civilians don't have guns. Y'all don't go having guns in y'all's houses and stuff like that. You have to have special permits, stuff like that. Okay, for some of them. But the average person can't go out there to Walmart, or Asda as y'all call it, and buy a gun. Now, if y'all even think that we're going to come close to the way England is, y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all really are. Because we are not going to be like that. That is a constitutional right. Therefore, you got to go through a lot of red tape to amend that constitutional right. Now, if you own a gun, it is your responsibility as an adult to have that gun in a locked and secure place where children cannot get a hold of it. If your gun is put away and locked up and you got the key or the combination, there's no way that child is going to get in there and get your gun and do some batshit crazy stuff like's been going on here in the United States for the past couple of months. Now, my other opinion on this subject too, if my child was still young and still in high school, and he goes on the media and sits up there and says, you know what, I think this is funny. I'm going to go and tell everybody I'm going to go shoot up the school tomorrow. Okay, first of all, my kid will get his ass beat. I will beat him down in a minute. And I don't think no police officer going to say anything to me after I give him a beat down after something stupid said like that, especially after everything that's been said here that's been going on. Now, if that child keeps on running his mouth, talking big, and then when he gets caught, say, oh, I was only joking. No, you are not joking. This is not a joking matter, for one, because I have a 5-year-old granddaughter that goes to school. And that is supposed to be one of the safest places for her to go to. And I got to sit there and think about, oh my God, is this person here really that batshit crazy that he's going to go up to this school and start shooting and just happens to be the school that my granddaughter goes to? That boy better pray to God that he sit up there and get caught by the police before Big Mama gets up there. Because let me tell you something, I will go to jail for my granddaughter. I don't care. Or any of my grandbabies. But my whole point is that if you're going to own a gun, you should be adult enough to sit there and take on the responsibilities of owning a gun. If you own a gun, you lock it up to where children can't get a hold of it, especially if you have kids coming around. Or if you have kids living with you, lock the shit up. It only takes 2 seconds. And it only takes 2 seconds for them to get in that damn shit and put a hole in themselves, no less somebody else. There are so many accidents here in Texas especially that I've heard that where a 2-year-old shot his little brother or a 7-year-old shot his little sister. I mean, it's just crazy shit like that. And it could be prevented if the adults got off their lazy asses and be the parent and the adult and lock shit up like they're supposed to. Now, the other thing is that, yes, we should have not only that we have a criminal background check, but we should also have a very thorough psychiatric eval stuff. Because you really don't want some batshit crazy person owning a gun. Now, like if they're on medication and stuff like that for being schizophrenic and stuff like that, they don't need a gun. No, they're batshit crazy. Nobody's gonna fuck with them, okay? And but my whole point is that if you have mental issues, you don't need a gun. You should not have a gun, and it should not be where you could get a gun. Because that's a mixture right there. That's a witch's brew of bad juju, if you understand what I'm saying. Me personally, I still think that the age of being unsupervised and being able to own a gun in your house should be 21. But if you go hunting and you go hunting with your father, or your mother or something like that, then you could get a special license for you to just strictly hunt during certain hours and stuff like that. And you have to have somebody that is at least 21 or older to be with you. I totally agree with that one too. But that was just a thought. It's just like, anything that you do as an adult, you got consequences. You got the good ones and the bad ones. And these daggone people, please, I beg you, please, quit driving me fucking insane, okay, about guns kill people. I have yet seen a damn gun jump up off a damn table and run outside and randomly start shooting people. I really haven't. Not even a damn AK, not even a daggone AK-47, not even a daggone Desert Eagle or anything like that. Not even a damn sawed-off shotgun could do something like that. And that's illegal, by the way. You can't own them. But my whole point is, when you take on a responsibility as an adult to own a gun, a car, or anything major like that, it's your responsibility to take care. If you get in a car, you're drunk, you know what the damn consequence is going to be. If you sit up there and go and get a gun and start randomly shooting people, you know what the consequence is going to be. And if you choose to do those two things, especially those two things, then you know what? Be a man or be a woman, because women are batshit crazy too. Be an adult. Pull up your damn big girl panties and take on responsibility of your actions. That's the only thing I ask these people of the United States. Stand up and take your damn medicine. You sit there and you go and you stir that shit pot, you better lick that damn stick. That's all I got to say. But anyway, I had enough time. 15 minutes, good Lord, I've been rambling off about a lot of shit here. But you know what, sweetie pies? Y'all stay sweet, please. Please stay sweet. And y'all take care. And remember, Auntie Judy loves y'all so dang much. Bye-bye.